Good morning, guys. It's Mary Beth with Rovers Makeover in Oklahoma City. Today's video is going to be a little different. Obviously, you've seen the title. This is going to be a full day, a full entire day of work. I have 5 dogs today, so I'm going to show you. I literally just came in the door. I got out my laptop and set it up, and yeah, so I'm going to start. I have about an hour until my first appointment. And so yeah, let's get started because it's going to be a long day. For first things first, you can see I've got some towels here that are left over. I'm just going to put them in this basket. And then the towels in the dryer usually need 2 cycles. So this one's obviously been dried more than once. And we're just going to set them on the folding table that I have. Okay, and then the ones in the washer, are gonna get moved to the dryer. And the ones in the laundry basket are gonna get moved to the washer. I don't change the lint trap every time, it's every other time. Just because there's usually not very much. Okay, just gonna put the dirty towels in. I try not to do more than 5 or 6 towels in a load, just to make sure they get 100% clean. Okay, then I'm gonna do 10 squirts. This is the Odo Band. Just disinfects the towels while they're being washed. And then I'm just going to put in a Tide Power Pod. They're a lot bigger. And then we just start it. Since I have 5 dogs today, definitely want to have plenty of towels. Right now I have 5 out here. So as I bring them out, I fold them and then I just leave them in a stacked pile until I need some. I'm just going to get 3. And then put them right there. That way, if a dog needs 2 towels, I have plenty to use. Okay, so the next thing is vacuum. I'm going to vacuum everything and then I'm going to mop. The vacuuming will be on time lapse because it does take me a little bit to vacuum. So here's the time lapse for that. So usually while I'm doing this, I would have like a podcast on or a book or some music, but because YouTube doesn't allow certain things, it's just quiet today. This right here is a bowl for dogs to drink out of while they're here. Replace the water every day. Alright, so to do mopping, so I will go around and look, and anywhere that looks like it's going to be a hard spot to get off, I will go ahead and spray it so it can start soaking. There's like some spilled kid food or something right there. seen any other spots. So when it comes to vacuuming with a shop vac, it's different than just using a regular vacuum. One, you have to worry about the air that's blowing out the back, and if it goes somewhere that you haven't vacuumed yet, it's going to blow the hair everywhere, and then you're going to have to redo what you just did. So you've got to be, because the air comes out of here, and so you have to be really careful about where you're vacuuming and the direction of the shop vac. And then another thing, like, it's not the same. Like, you don't have to cover every single square inch when you're vacuuming, because it's such a strong vacuum that it will suck up stuff, you know, that's, you know, 1 or 2 inches away from the head of the vacuum. So now I'm going to prepare to mop. So it is a little more detailed of what I need to do to get that done. So I do only mop once a week, and that's usually on Monday morning when I come in. It's not Monday morning, but I was off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for doctor's appointments and such. So today's Thursday, and it's the first day that I'm here at work, and that is why I'm going to be mopping today. So yeah, I'm just going to pick stuff up that needs to be picked up before I can mop, and then we'll get started mopping. So it's already 8:20. I like to try to be done by 8:40 because I do have clients that will come in earlier than they need to. The reason why I didn't vacuum back here in the laundry room and in the bathroom is because when I groom, the door is shut. I still vacuum those areas, I just don't do it every single day. Okay, so for mopping, I get the hottest water possible. Let that warm up a minute. And then today I'm actually going to be using Pine Sol. The Odoban has a chemical in it that makes me cough. And I'm not the only one. I've talked to other groomers and other places that use the Odoban, and there's a chemical in the Odoban that makes everyone cough if it's at the right concentration, and I just don't feel that that's good for my lung health. So I'm going to be using Pine Sol. It kills 99.9% of germs, and after we get done mopping, there's a few more things that I need to do to get ready, like mix soap and clean out some of the cages and clean up my grooming area and plug everything back in. So yeah. So if you guys have been here a minute, you know that I had my floors resealed recently. They did a terrible job. They didn't strip it first. They just came in and slapped it on. So there are some spots where I cannot efficiently mop because it's not sealed right and the concrete just soaks up the water. And that's where this stuff is. That's why I've put it there. Like, I'll mop it and it doesn't do anything because the water just soaks into the concrete. And want to keep in mind if you have a dog grooming shop is to change your air filters more often than you do at home. There are so many allergens and pollens that dogs bring in, and to keep yourself healthy, you have got to replace your air filters. I replace my air filters once a month. And while that may seem like a lot, every time I cut a dog, there is tiny little hair particles that fly up into the air. So back here when it gets wet, there is hair that sticks to the wetness, and then I can't get it up with the vacuum. So that's another important reason to mop. Again, you can see the difference how it's white over here. That is concrete. It's sealed, but it's not sealed properly, and there's no point in mopping over here because it just sucks it up. The concrete does. So we're going to rinse this, and then we're going to mop under the tub one more time. So again, I change my air filters once a month, beginning of the month, every month, and I use the expensive ones. I use the allergen ones, and I have seen a major difference. My allergies are not as bad. All right, so now that that is done, I just rinse the mop head, and then I squeegee, or squeeze all the water out, and then I'll twist the other way and do it again. Okay? And then I just come and set it back here. It's 8:38, so it took me almost 20 minutes to mop. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to check this drain. There is hair in this drain, so I'm just going to get this drain draining. Turn it on hot water and just rinse all this down. So here's what I'll do is I'll just loop this over and then let it fill up with water. Fill it with water. Well, I don't need to do that today because this shampoo is almost gone. So when a shampoo is almost gone like this, I'll go ahead and do this so I can clear out this pump. So what I'll do is I'll just take a pump and put it in here and just pump it until all the soap gets out. Hot water. You don't want to leave the soap sitting in a pump that you're no longer using. It will congeal and dry out, and it'll be super hard to get out next time. Okay? So this is about what we need for a gallon. So all I'm going to do is pour this in here. The reason I'm not using the nozzle is because it'll create a ton of bubbles, and we don't want that. We don't want it to make a ton of bubbles. Alright. So then we put a lid on it. The reason I use the hot water, it tends to mix better with the soap or shampoo. I rinse it off. I take the lid off. I give it one push down just to get the extra suds and foam off the top. And then, you know, we're ready to go. Ready to go. Then I just pop in that, make sure it's working. And it is. So then I turn it off. And, you know, we've already rinsed this one out. And that's it. That's how I get ready for the bathing system. And I just put this back. Now we're gonna go clean up my work area. All right, so here's my work area. Just gonna put all the bottles together. These are dog treats. I'm gonna put all the blades back where they go. Scissors back where they go. Nail clippers back. Okay. And now we gotta go put stuff back where it goes. Gonna plug this in. Okay, same thing. Gonna take the cord to the grooming table. Going to take a wet towel. Just hot water. These cords tend to get a lot of fur on them because they're on the ground. You can't always get all this off because it's just grime. I mean, I wipe these off every time, and you know, they still get grungy. Okay. And we're just gonna plug back in the table. Put this up where this goes. So that's basically it. I've got a client that just pulled in. I will wipe down the cages real quick and then wipe down the table, and then I'll get started grooming. All right, so I got the dogs from the car. First things first, just going to put on my smock. This prevents hair from getting on my shirt. These are siblings. Come here. This is the first one. This is the first one. I just take the collars off. Well. Okay, take the collars off. I have a spot. I just put them right here. Okay, I'm going to put them in a cage that is already clean. It doesn't have anything in it. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Come here. All right, so this is the other one. Okay. These guys are getting short. The owner wants them short and then just trimmed up short faces, not necessarily a schnauzer cut on this one. So shaved down short face on both of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the cage real quick on Friday. So, start of every day, you need to shake out your air filters. That is what keeps your dryers from sucking in hair and causing major issues. Okay, just gonna put that back in. And then we're gonna get these cords and untangle them. I think it was top and bottom. This is a special plug over here for the dryers to handle the dryers because they pull so much electricity and power. I think it's top and bottom, not left and right. We'll find out. All right, I'm gonna get my head mount on and then we'll start grooming. I'm gonna wipe down this table real quick. Okay, I'm gonna get my head mount on and then we'll get started grooming them. What do you think? Okay, so that did trip the breaker. I couldn't remember if it was circuit or circuit. So this one's gonna go here. And this one's been tripped. So I'll have to come back here and flip both of them. Another thing that most people don't think about, yeah, so you can see this one right here has been tripped. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put this all the way back up to dry. Again, it takes 2 cycles for the towels to get dry. And then just going to put the dirty towels into the laundry basket. And then I am going to go eat breakfast. Yeah, the dog stuff comes first and then I take care of myself. So I guess I'll do a time lapse of me eating breakfast too. Okay, so I know there's gonna be some people asking, what are you drinking? What's in the gallon? This is just flavored water, 0 cal flavored water. You know, you get the packets from Walmart or wherever. That's what's in here. These are the new stickers I ordered for Oklahoma Humanitarian Relief Team. If you guys don't know about them, the link is down below. We help the homeless. About to order some Rovers stickers also, but I think they turned out fantastic. About to start grooming these dogs. All right, guys, here he is all finished. On to the next dog.
This girl went to town at night. She got blinded by the fancy lights. Realize you cannot wait to live till tomorrow. So the girl stayed at the yard. She found all the things you have to know about life. What if Jesus had a brother? Singing sunny Tuesday, 'cause Sunday's raining and I can't afford to hear the answers knocking on my door. Feel less lady, ring the doorbell. I'm sitting in the living room with these ironic words. This man worked hard his life. He got really sick, he couldn't say goodbye. He found his own reason to be loving. There's a way that makes you feel stronger. Got you living at the times you wonders. Stay on tune, you'll get older. Singing sunny Tuesday, 'cause Sunday's raining and I can't afford to hear the answers knocking on my door. Feel less lady, ring the doorbell. I'm sitting in the living room with these ironic words. Would you believe in that? If the lie has made the down sunny Tuesday, ring the doorbell. That up, that up, that up, that up, that up. Feel less lady. Ooh, someday it's raining now. Sunny Tuesday, 'cause someday it's raining. Can't afford to hear the answers knocking on my door.
Okay, so this is what us groomers have to deal with. I was supposed to have a dog come in at 10:15. It is now 10:35. Okay, here's the date. It's March 4th. It's Thursday. Supposed to come in at 10:15. Obviously did not show up. They were a reschedule, so I don't know what happened. But I don't have any appointments until the middle of April. So, you know, that's 6 weeks from now. And they're either going to have to find another groomer or their dog's going to get matted. You know, so here's what the dog looks like now. She's so cute. Look how big those ears are. You look like a puppy now. But I'm just going to wait. I've got 2 dogs that are over 100 pounds coming in for a bath, I believe at 11 or 11:30. And so I'm going to call this owner and have them come pick up the dogs, and then I'm going to work. All right, guys. So my next big dogs are here. And the owner to these dogs is here to pick them up. So I'm going to take them outside. All right. So while I was taking the little dogs out, one of the Pyrenees is pooped. And so I got to clean it up. I had put them in this room so they didn't have to be in a cage. Well, that was probably a mistake. You know, there's a rhyme and reason of why, you know, businesses do certain things a certain way, and this is one of them. When they're in a cage, the likelihood of them, you know, urinating or defecating in the cage is a lot less than if they are able to run around and sniff and do that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up and then we'll get started on the first bath. All right, I'm gonna get her in the drying cage. Come on. So here's what I'm gonna do, because I've been thinking about this while I was drying her with the high velocity dryer. I know some of y'all are not going to approve of this. I don't care. I don't like these being on the bottom when I've got big dogs in because they tend to slide around. Easy girl, come here. So I'm going to take these completely out. Come on. Come on. Come on, go. That way she can just go in and lay how she wants to. Okay? These cages are plenty big for the big dogs. She is standing up without hitting the top. And it's not long-term use, guys. It's literally just to dry her and that's it. So I'm gonna put one dryer on this side, put a dryer on the other side, and she'll start drying. I'm gonna let her get a head start about 30 minutes before I start bathing the other dog. Okay, so I know some of y'all are not gonna care, but I'm going to eat lunch now. It's 11:48 a.m. So, show you guys. 11:49, still March 4th. So I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna do a time lapse. I have these on because this dog is barking and it's really loud, and we can only take so much barking, and it's not good on our hearing. So yeah, that's why I have these on.
when I see your face. Your supersonic armies, a feeling I can't even take, strong enough to heal the pain. So please remain once I'm awake, no mind games, dreams. I can't let go. You could say this isn't real. Guess I'll never know. Dreams, I can't let go. If I'm asleep, don't wake me up. I don't wanna know. And if nothing really matters, and this place just isn't true, I'll be happy that I wasted all this time just lying next to you. Dreams, I can't let go. You could say this isn't real. Guess I'll never know. Dreams, I can't let go. If I'm asleep, don't wake me up. I don't wanna know.
Hi. What can I do for you? Right now I am booked out until around April 14th. Okay. Okay. I am, as long as you're open to, you know, it taking a while to get in.
Well, that's fine. I can take them, to the vet this time. We've been doing it at our vet. Last time, one of them came back, she had gotten a spray for, like cut on her.
Okay.
And so, trying to yourself and being really fast, but I don't need fast. I need to kill.
Yeah. What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a shih tzu, and then I have a schnauzer, Scotty.
All under 40 pounds?
Oh, yeah.
It's 50 each, and that includes everything, nails, ears, sanitary, anal glands, haircut, any special shampoos they may need. It's all inclusive, so whatever they need is what they get. Yeah, it's just me. Mary Beth. That would probably be the easiest. Just if I didn't have this big dog, then I would do it. But yeah, that's probably the easiest way right now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What? Hi.
Okay, so I need
Okay.
and so if I go to your website,
It'll be on the first page. If you go down all the way to the bottom, I believe it's a yellow button that says book now, and you'll just click it and it'll take you to my Square scheduler. And you'll just put in your information, choose the grooms you want, and then it'll ask you. No, I believe after the 13th, I think I have all of the 15th open. As long as you schedule at 9, you can bring all of them in at the same time, and then I can get them all done the same day. Yep.
And that is April 15th.
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
You barely fit in there.
Yeah.
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, gonna get her in the cage dryer. Come on. Yeah, slow down. Why are your feet sticking out? Why are your feet sticking out? Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. There you go. All right, gonna get her dry and gonna get her finished. All right, we're gonna see what this girl weighs. Come here. You sit. All right, 110 pounds. Come on. Come up here, come on. Good girl. Oof. Good girl. You look so much better. Sit. Sit. Alright guys, here's one of them all finished. Feet and stuff are all trimmed up. She's ready to go. I didn't have a bandana big enough, so I just put a bow on her. Are you ready to go? What? 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 You're so much happier now. Are you ready to go home? I know. You gotta wait though. Come here. What? You gotta wait until your other one's dry. What? What? Alright, I'm about to get started on the last dog of the day, which is this dog right here, you know, in here. Gonna get them in the bath and then get them in the dryer, and while they're in the dryer I'm gonna get the other dog hopefully on the table. If I can't get them on the table, then I'll do it on the ground. But we're just gonna trim up the feet, trim up the hocks, and get out some matting that I saw. There's just 2 spots that are matted. It's not a big deal, it's easy to cut out, and then, you know, we'll clean up for the day and that'll be it. Okay, so you will notice on this dew claw back here, this skin. That is because it just hasn't been washed enough. And so it's finally shedding that skin. I don't see this on a lot of dogs, but I do see it occasionally. We're just gonna wipe that off and check the other one, and it's fine. Okay, this dog's tail is in really bad shape. I really don't want to cut it, so I've been trying to rake this out, but it's just, there's just so much. Like, here's another mat right here. All right, guys. I mean, that is basically it. Like, grooming is not easy. It's not easy by any means. It's very labor intensive. I don't care who you are or what you say. Grooming is very, very labor intensive. You know, picking up the dogs, lifting the legs up. Like, nobody thinks about that. Even when we lift the legs up, like, that dog is trying to put the leg down, so it's still work. But yeah, that's a full day of grooming. Again, there's some hair that's left on the floor. I'll come in the morning and vacuum. By the end of the day, guys, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm ready to go home and relax because it's, yeah, I've had breaks here and there while the dogs are drying, but while you're actively grooming, it's tiring. It is tiring. So yeah, I mean, that's it. You know, the dogs are just chilling, waiting for their owner to get here. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like this type of video, let me know. It is a lot more recording and more editing, but it gives you guys a full day's look at an actual grooming day. Don't forget to check out the links down below. We are still doing the outreach, Oklahoma Humanitarian Relief Team. The website and the Amazon wish list are down below. My Amazon storefront is also down below for anything that I use. It's on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.